When people start to do the math of how many years I've been teaching and coaching and my suspected age, sometimes it feels like it doesn't add up. But I started teaching and coaching when I was 18 years old, right out of high school, at a local Catholic elementary school that didn't require credentials or a degree to teach PE in the afternoons and coach. So I was fortunate. I got to make a lot of my mistakes early in a pretty low stakes environment in front of not very many people. 6 years later, got a teaching and coaching job back at the high school that I graduated at. And one of the very first in-services we had, I was sitting with our vice principal, Father Ed Clark, and always laughed because his mug said Fred on it. It took me a while to figure that one out. But Father Ed gave me some of the best advice I ever got. I was going to teach science. There were a lot of activities and labs. So chances are something was going to go wrong. And he said, no matter what goes wrong, act like it's on the lesson plan. So what's the next best thing you can do, right? To make it seem like nothing really went wrong. And that really helped me deal with setbacks, failures along the way in a lot of different areas of my life. Just what's the next play? What's the next thing we got to do? Act like that was on the lesson plan. So I was fortunate to have a lot of mentors that were around when I was still in high school, teachers, coaches, administrators. I was in the faculty house once late at night with just the football coaches left after everybody had gone home. And they were on a napkin drawing up X's and O's. And the offensive coordinator, Bob Woods, drew up a bunch of O's and set up an offensive formation and said to the defensive coordinator, now how are you going to guard that? And Joe Rogers, the defensive coordinator, drew up a bunch of X's. And he says, that's how we got it. And Bob put one of the O's in motion and smiled and said, now what you going to do? And the head coach grabbed the pen and pointed to one of the defensive X's and said, that X has got to make a great play. And it made me realize that you can draw up all the X's and O's you want. You can have all the battle plans, all the business plans. You can have everything laid out that you want to do. And something's going to go wrong. And sometimes somebody's just got to make a great play and get the job done. I think everything that I learned about, life and business, I've learned somehow through sport. So until next time, stay gold, be great. Coach Loke, out.